Hey, what up? Okay, so centrally we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. This is a very interesting and kind of volatile combo because both of them are, well, one is double-edged and the other is two-sided. So, Wheel of Fortune, what's happening here is that it just seems like a lot of crap is just happening to you with no rhyme or reason, and as soon as you get something good, then the wheel keeps turning and you get down to the shit end again. So, and that just keeps happening over and over, like you have no influence over it. On the other side of that, we have the Ace of Swords, the double-edged card, where you really want to be able to try to decide what edge of the sword you'll be dealing with and try to take hold of that. And as soon as you turn that sword, the Wheel of Fortune turns again. So every time you try to exact some sort of force over these seemingly random events, you lose even more control. So that's like the whirlwind in your life right now. We've got two influences / side quests going on that are going to converge down here into a solution. Here on the left we've got the Nine of Chalices. Sorry, I'm reading it through the actual video screen here. Basically, this is Nine of Cups is usually a good card, but here it's got an ill dignifier because this is not what's great in your life right now, it's what's challenging you. So usually Nine of Chalices is someone who's like really got a lot of happiness going on, and like a lot of their happiness investments are really paying off. But that's like if it's good dignified. Here it's more like you've got this expression, this self-expression, and this happiness, and also just this artisticness that is just bursting inside of you, like this creativity that you want to be your own, and you can't express it, and you can't show your actual self to like the people around you. You just are completely suppressing who you are to be able to just go on day to day, and it's really stifling you, and you don't want to be in that situation again, because that's also something you've been having in the past. So this is just like this constant force to avoid being in that position of being so stifled and never being able to express it. So you have that pressure. That's going to come down and resolve to the Six of Swords. And what's significant about that is that it's actually going in this direction and is going to meet up with this card over here later, which we'll get to in a bit. So the Six of Swords is a journey card, and really what's going to be happening here is that for you to be able to express yourself, you need to leave behind the ties to the places and communities where you could not express yourself. You need to cut whatever ties are in your mind associated with having to suppress yourself. And it's not just about cutting those ties and losing things. What's important about this card is that you've got two people facing ahead and looking forward to the future. So you're leaving something behind, but because you have to leave that behind to be able to meet something new in the future. So this card is going to have a payoff in a bit. Alright, so over here on your more productivity side, we have the Two of Wands. Right now you're kind of staring at things like, what the hell just happened to me? I had things set up and I have no idea where to go now, and all my ways are blocked. So you just literally don't see what the potential is anymore. There doesn't seem like anything significant is popping out at you. So how do we get out of that into a future? Basically, we've got the Prince of Swords here, or Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is basically has cut through all of the branches around them and is looking forward into the future, into a different future. in a very calculating way. Basically, it's like a tabula rasa. So the solution to this stuckness of where do I go from here is to entertain the idea that you may be starting over. And what is really interesting about this is these two cards are facing each other. So basically, where you need to cut ties from past stuff and go towards a new thing meets up with starting over at a new page. Page of Swords. It's a page. Yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry, that was a pun. Sigh. We're ending up here at the Ten of Pentacles, which means that it's a happy ending. This is very much about your stability, physical stability, being able to depend on, having great things like rent, basically winning rent punk. This card is about winning rent punk in ways that don't involve backstabbing all your friends, which is no fun. But sometimes it's really much more fun to be a boring adult than a really exciting punk kid. So, this is where this is ending up. These two cards converging up here, you having the cutting ties and going towards something new, and this whole, deciding to start off on a new page is going to converge into job success. And you're like, but Dad, what the fuck do I actually do? And I guess I'll just take another card. Yay! The Hoymet. This has significance to you because you are a Gnostic-y, Catholic-y, sort of magey person. So you know what to do with this part. Dun dun dun! I'll give you a bonus card just because that's some cryptic bullshit. The Ace of Wands. Woo! Yeah, don't be afraid to just act out and do some totally wacko, fun, cracko magic. Just get it out, No real reason. No real authority. Just fucking whip it out. Helicopter it. Anyway, I guess I'll end on that.